Hey YouTube, Jeep and Bubba here, coming to you with November's updates and events. I'm going to get into the events right off the bat and then tell you about some of the videos we have coming up this month to tell you about. But just got back from SEMA, had a great time there. Hope you guys saw the video. If you haven't, go back on the YouTube channel and check that out. We have a lot of events going on in November and December, so I want to make sure you guys know all about them. So this Wednesday night, we're having Jeep Night at Johnny's Pizza. That's November the 8th. That's at 6:30 at Johnny's Pizza in Swanee. It's off of Peachtree Industrial and over there in Swanee. And we have parking in the back. We've been doing there for a while. It's usually 20, 25 Jeeps or so show up. 20 to 25 Jeeps or so will show up. We have a patio area that is all covered, and it also, if it's cold, he's got a heater out there, and all the patio area is sealed up. He's got music out there, and so if you go to Johnny's, make sure you park in the back because it's attached to an Aldi's. There's a little shopping center nearby. And so if we park out front, we'll kind of get mixed and mingled up. So if you go to the back and park, there is a parking just for us with our own entrance into the back. And food's good, usually a good time. We're usually out there by like 8:30 or so. So not a super long event, but the owner is Ryan, and Ryan actually has a Wrangler and a Raptor, and he's been on some of our trail rides. So he's been a supporter of us, and we want to make sure we show up for him. And the pizza's good. It's always a good time over at Johnny's Pizza. So that's this Wednesday, the 8th. After that, this weekend, there's a couple things I saw going on. So there's a Veterans Day ride going on at Gulches. I'm not in charge of that ride. I just saw that they're doing that, and I've had a lot of people reach out to me about Gulches, and they're going to be doing a fundraiser for veterans. So anytime I see an event that's giving back, I like to anytime as a community of off-roaders, jeepers, whatever, if we can do something positive that gives our name something good, then I'm going to try to promote it in the best way possible. So letting you guys know that I did see that event's going to be at Gulches this weekend, which is a Badge of Honor trail. We've done it before. There's a video on my channel if you go back and look of us doing it. Also, this Sunday, there is a veterans cruise-in at the VFW and Alpharetta. It's where we did the show and shine at, and it'll be there. And I've got my my laptop up in front of me. The Vision Warriors. It's the same place we did at the Vision Warriors at the VFW and Alpharetta. And let me read it to you. It's the 7th annual Veterans Day Cruise-In. It's sponsored by Ferrari Maserati of Atlanta. It's 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. That's Sunday, November the 12th, 201 Wills Road, Alpharetta. It's a free participation, and they've got barbecue, hot dogs, hamburgers, music, raffles, prizes, and an open club room. They're inviting classics, exotics, vintage, modern, custom military, off-road, motorcycles, and muscle cars. Tommy Youngblood is your contact on that. His number is 678-462-9023. And I think I'm going to be setting up there as a vendor. Just making sure that's going to be okay. I was supposed to be going to Uwharrie this weekend. I'm not going to be going. My Jeep needs a little bit of work, but I think I can pull this off. This is kind of a ride for us. It's a little over an hour to get over there, but I think it's going to work on my schedule. And again, if I can do something that gives back and support our veterans, it's a no-brainer for me. So. It's really not that long, 11 to 3, so when I get there at 10 o'clock to set up, I'm out of there by 3:30. It's not my whole day. It's great. So I think I'm going to be able to make that. So if you're in the area, check that out. It's a Veterans Day Cruise-In. And let me go back to our events. I'm getting all this information that I'm reading off to you right now on the Black Bear Off-Road Trail Team on Facebook. And here's an interesting thing. If you're not on Facebook, all you have to do is go on Google and type in Black Bear Off-Road Trail Team, and you can see all the discussions and all the events on the Trail Team's page without having a Facebook account. So you don't have to have one, and it's where I post everything. So it's an easy way to get on there and see all this good stuff. So we're going to be doing our 3rd annual. It's actually our 4th barbecue and brews, but it's our 3rd annual. We did 2 in 1 year one time. So it's our 3rd annual barbecue and brews, and that's going to be right here at Black Bear Off-Road. I'm in my office right now, but that's 219 East Marino Street, downtown Beaufort, Georgia. And what that is it's kind of my like customer appreciation day, so to speak. It's on a Sunday. It's going to start at 3 o'clock. It's going to run until about 6:37. I'm going to have a bouncy house here for the kids. My parking area is not that large, but what I do is I take some of my builds, some of my customer features builds, and I might have a few vendors out here that day, and we set them up inside our parking area. And then I have parking across the street that anyone can park in and just easily walk over. There's parking up at the top of my lot that people can park in and come down in. And I'm going to smoke 4 briskets. And I'm going to have a keg of beer. I'm going to have coolers full of beer. I'm also going to have, for those that are drinking, I'm not drinking currently right now, I'm going to have sodas and waters. We're also going to have hot dogs for the kids if they're not, if the brisket's not for them. The last couple of years, I want to say last year we had about 200 folks show up. The brisket was gone in 30 minutes. I like to smoke meats, and I do a pretty decent job at it, and folks usually enjoy it. So I'm looking forward to doing that. We'll have a couple sides too, probably some mac and cheese, some chips, things like that. So it's absolutely free. I'm trying to have some more swag here available if that's something you're interested in. I've got these hats available right now. I've got about 7 or 8 of these left right now, and I'm hoping to have some new hoodies available at that time. So just keep an eye on. I do have some stuff here in the office if you want to buy some stuff, but we'll have some free stickers, and it's always a good time. We'll have usually everybody's just sitting around. Bring a chair if you come. Bring a folding chair and come hang out. We usually clear the shop out, get it nice and clean, and have some tables and chairs set up in the shop. So it's usually a good day. I think the weather's going to be nice. I'll have a couple tents set up, and if for some reason we're showing rain or there's going to be an issue with weather, I'll let you know. And that is the weekend before Thanksgiving. So it's kind of our thank you customers for being there. And don't worry, you don't have to be a customer to come. If you've never got anything here, don't worry about it. Come out, enjoy it. You don't have to drive a Jeep. You can be an off-road rig, whatever. You could be a car. I don't care. Just come out and have a good day right here in Buford. It's a good time. It's pretty relaxed, and we all like to get together and discuss rides and things and stuff like that. So speaking about Thanksgiving, I hope you guys have a fantastic Thanksgiving. And typically the day after Thanksgiving, I play golf with my dad, and I hope we get to do that again this year. It's been a tradition since I was a kid, and hope that gets to happen again this year. My dad will be up here, so I think that's what I'll be doing. But Sunday, me and Silver Dollar Adventures, Lee, we're going to be doing a Thanksgiving ride up in North Georgia. We're going to meet at the Ingalls in Cleveland, and that's going to be on the 26th. That's the last Sunday in this month. It's right after Thanksgiving. We're going to meet on in the Ingalls parking lot. Listen, you guys have been blowing me up to do a ride, do something, get together, other than a Jeep night or hanging out in a parking lot or going to a show. Can we go wheeling? So we're going to do Popcorn Road, which admittingly I've never done before. It's up near Charlie's Creek. I think I might have done it, but it's been a long time. I don't remember it. So Lee's going to guide us on popcorn. I'm going to do some tail gunning. I'll be his tail gunner. And anybody's welcome to come. I hear popcorn's pretty rutted up, dirty, muddy, so maybe you want to have somewhat of a built rig. I don't know. You can always look it up, or you can hit up Lee Silver Dollar Adventures on it's Silver Money Sign Adventures on Facebook and Instagram. And then after that, we're gonna go ride Charlie's Creek. After Charlie's, we're gonna go ride Patterson's Gap. So basically, when you get off Charlie's Creek, you can hang a left, and there's a trail right there. And sometimes it's gated, and I'm not sure why they gate it or don't gate it. But if it's not gated, and I think it's not, I think it's open. It rides all the way to Dillard from Cleveland. From Charlie's Creek. So we'll start in Cleveland, and if everything works out, we'll end in Dillard. Now, don't feel like you have to do the whole ride, but if you do, pack a lunch. We'll stop and eat lunch along the way. And this time of year with the leaves, it's going to be really pretty. So hopefully there's enough leaves still hanging out in the trees by the end of November. But if not, there's always good views when the leaves fall off in North Georgia. You can finally see the mountains and hopefully a nice, cool, crisp air. And we're meeting at Ingalls at 9:30 a.m. and we'll leave at 10 a.m. And there's gas there, there's bathrooms, and that's why we stopped there at that Ingalls, and it's a good meeting point, and we'll ride out from there. Plan to ride for about 3-4 hours, but sometimes it takes longer, so just be prepared to hang out with us for 4 or 5 hours and bring some food and drinks, stuff like that. You'll be able to gas up in the Ingalls, and that should last you till at least you get to Dillard, I'm sure. If you've never been to the Dillard House, it's a good place to go eat as well. So that's going to be our November for events. And as you can see, that's a lot of events in November. So Jeep Night this week, going to have a show and a wheeling adventure this weekend. And then Barbecue and Brews on the 19th. And then the Thanksgiving North Georgia ride on the 26th. Now I'm going to give you a preview of December, and I don't have it all figured out. But I do know on the 10th is Scottles and Bottles, and they're going to be doing a getting blankets together, blankets and coats together. And I might be making the coats part up. Let me pull it up. I think they're doing blankets for sure. I know they're doing blankets for sure, and they're going to be giving them away, and that's going to be down at Sweetwater Brewery in Atlanta. And that show is 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. It's a clothing and blanket drive, so I was right. And they're going to the Atlanta Mission, so I'm sure they could use it this time of year with it being cold. That's going to be December 10th. And if you can't make it and you want to make a donation, you want to bring a blanket or something like that, feel free to drop it off at the shop. I'm going to be at the event. I'm going to be set up as a vendor. Decided I'm going to be bringing Blue Jeep with the off-road trailer hooked up to it. So if you haven't seen it and you want to see it in person, I'll have it with me that day. And I'm going to set up. And I know by then I'll have more swag to sell. I know you guys want hoodies and stuff like that. And I've got some new designs that are coming out. I think that are going to look cool. So I know that's going on in December. I think I'm going to be out of town this year for New Year's. I think we're going to be trying to squeeze in a wheeling trip. So normally I try to do a New Year's run. I'm not going to be able to do that this year. Instead, we'll be doing a Thanksgiving run. And we'll try to do some stuff for Black Friday. In December, we'll probably be back at Johnny's that first Wednesday, which is the 6th. So, yeah, we'll try to do that as well. On the Border will be closed the rest of the year because the patio area is all that they offer for us. They have let us go inside at times, but they get busy. So, they just normally offer the patio for us, and it's just a little too cold this time of year to hang out on the patio. With it getting dark early, it's just not great. So we go to the patio at Johnny's instead, but it's well lit, it's heated, he's got nice food and drinks, and very accommodating. So looking forward to that. So as far as videos, I actually had a video of me doing Talladega National Forest, and I cannot find the SD card, and I wanted to show you guys that video so bad, but I have no idea where the SD card is, and so I haven't put that video out. We went to Caffeine and Octane this past week. I didn't film, I just took some pictures, and obviously I did SEMA. So I was just go ahead and thinking that I'd put this video out today a little early because I wanted you guys to know about the event that's going on Wednesday. So I probably won't have another video up this week, and I'm probably going to be going to do that VFW show. And then the following week, we should have a video up ready for you by then. The problem is when I don't have a lot of wheeling scheduled, it's hard for me to do videos, and I don't want to rush or BS one or put something together that's not great. You know, we're not good. Yeah. So I don't have a whole lot. I do know that we're going to be doing the Barbecue and Brews. We usually film during that. And then we'll have that right at the end of the month we'll film for. And then I think I'm going to go do a camping trip with my family. I might bring Johnny. Maybe it's going to be small. It's kind of like just family, type family. And haven't decided where. Maybe a couple sections of the Traverse first weekend of December. And we'll go from there. But I'm going to have plenty of stuff coming you guys' way. We're typically slowing down at the shop this time of year, and that hasn't happened yet. We're still wide open busy. And so my push is to let's get together as much as we can this time of year. Let's have as many events as possible. Get together, have a good time. I want to interact with you guys as much as possible on social. I want to have all the things that you guys want, swag. I've been working on the website. I've been putting new adventures up there on the blackbearoffroad.com. So if you go to the adventures tab, I do write-ups with videos attached to them. I've been working on the site quite a bit. So that's kind of what we're working on right now. So yeah, but yeah. The only other update sorry, I blanked out for a second. My cousin was texting me and I was reading it and thinking, but the only thing I want to make sure you guys had an update. The last time I did an update and was talking to you, I was down at the beach and I was dealing with some anxiety and depression and stuff like that, and I'm doing much better. And a lot of you have reached out to me, and I've mentioned it in a few videos, but I'm doing much better, feeling a whole lot better. I'm not 100%, and I know that it's not something that just goes away overnight, but I appreciate everyone that reached out to me, and there was a lot of folks that messaged me and reached out, and honestly, I've had some people reaching out for help on their end, and I really don't know what to offer other than my experiences, and I guess that's all you can offer is your experiences, and I can pray for you, and I keep you on my mind, and I know a lot of folks have done that for me, and it's helpful, but it's honestly one of those things that like you need to go see a doctor, and you need to see the right doctor, and you need to talk if that helps. For me, sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. But it's frustrating, and I'd rather someone, you feel like when you go talk to somebody that like you're kind of bothering them or whatever, but I'd much rather you bother me than me have to go to your funeral or me, to find out that you've been suffering for a year or two silently, like, and you're not going to bother me, is the thing. So I'd rather you talk to me about it, and it's hard for guys, right? But it's a lot easier when you let it out and realize there wasn't that much to it. And that's why I post it on here so much and talk about it, is because I don't want to hold on to it. I want to get it out of me, and I want it to be open, and that way we can just deal with it, and it's not some big secret, right? And it's not because it's something I've done wrong. It's something going on chemically in my brain that I've seen my dad have to go through at my same age. It's something genetic that we've gone through, and so I'm taking the steps that I got to take to get better. I've decided to be sober. I've been sober for the last 2.5 months. Decided to cut out caffeine. I've been without caffeine for the last 2.5 months, and I'm excited to diet and exercise, and I'm excited for me this year, like my carrot dangling or whatever is Jeep Beach next year. I'm looking forward to going there and looking and feeling healthier and having more energy. And, sometimes it's not that exciting because we're so busy, but I'm actually excited about moving forward and to a better version of myself. And we can always be doing that, right? And I know that has nothing to do with Jeeps, but it does, because I've realized that for all the ambition that I have, that I want to grow my shop, I want to go on wheeling trips and adventures, that if your health's not there, then you can't do any of those things. And you can't be there for your families and your customers if you're having days where you're stuck at home because you don't feel good. And so that's very important for me, and I'm very transparent about it, and I'll talk to anybody about it anytime. So there's no reason why that has to be sad or whatever. It's just being a human. So let's talk about it if you need to. If not, let's move on. But that's about it. I'm gonna. I don't have a direct plan of videos for this month, but there will definitely be some videos. I do have a few folks that want me to be on their podcast, and I'm going to try and take the time this month to go and do that and just play a little catch up with everybody and make sure everyone's rigs are good. I got to work on my own rig, make sure it's good. So, that's that. So, lots of events. Hope to see you at them this month, and we'll have some more videos coming your way. One goal of mine is to get to 4,000 subscribers this year. So if you're watching this and you haven't subscribed yet, please go ahead and subscribe. If you have subscribed, share this channel. If you feel like it, likes, comments, those things all help me. I'd love to get to 4,000 subscribers by the end of the year. And I will tell you this, I am 34 right now, and I have 31 Jeep badges. And I said by the end of the year, I've got to have the same as my age, and I don't have that yet. So that trip's planned for the month, and I've got some not end of this month, end of the year, in December, and I've got to do some prep to Blue Jeep to get to that point. So I'm doing that. I've got Project Beach Cruiser still cranking, and I'm really hoping to get that done by Thanksgiving, and I've got a lot of stuff to do to it. And I want to get the Mansion back up going for you guys and get it wheeling, and I'll probably consider selling it next year, but we'll see. I want to get it up running, and I'd like to take it to Windrock. I think that'd be a cool video. So anyways, I'm Jeep and Bubba. Leave your comments below if you got anything for me. go and check out the Blackberry Off-Road Trail Team on Facebook for all our events. There's 5 events listed right now on that page. So there's plenty of comments and people looking to do rides. And I saw a guy give away a free set of fenders this week. So there's awesome stuff going on in that trail group, and I think you would enjoy it. So thanks for watching. Check out blackberryoffroad.com as we get closer to Black Friday if you're looking for gifts for folks. Remember, I sell parts. I have a shop. If you need parts, even if you don't want to get the work done here, I can ship all across the United States, and it helps us stay in business and make these videos. And if you've already bought the parts and you need them installed and you don't want to do them yourself, we do that too. So glad to help you. Hope there's an adventure in your future. Eat your prunes. We'll be seeing you.